Well, hello folks. I'm sure you've seen the latest Celine Dion commercial that many people have been looking at recently and just how disturbing and unnerving it is. And I've seen many people breaking the video down, but I thought, why not? Let's go to the heart of the issue here and pay a visit to the main store of this outlet and see what we can find there. Okay, so here I am in Tel Aviv by the new store, which is the only store I can find of this brand. So it's quite a big campaign with Celine Dion. So much agenda with this. Let's go inside and see some of the things that they're pushing on young children, the agendas they're pushing through this fashion line. Sheep with one eye missing, and the communist red star. Unbelievable. All-seeing eyes on babies' clothes. Just why? This is so obviously linked to the agenda of secret societies. I don't know who the two women who found this. Are they just deceived New Agers, or is there something more behind this? Seems like it. It's like a death cult, on children's clothes. This is in the sale, so if you want your baby in all-seeing eye, in the cot with communist stars and Luciferian symbolism, just really wrong to have this on children. What is this about, This is all like neutral stuff and just a lot of death symbolism and Kabbalistic stuff.
So it's a collaboration with Celine Dion.
These are the Celine Dion ones.
This is the Dion, yeah. Mm-hmm.
New Order and...
in yellow, but you have it in black, white. Yeah.
Okay.
And you have it black with the white print. So if you want, I have it here. I have size 4-5.
What do you think the theme of the clothes is? Do you know anything about the design?
Yes, sure. Two Israeli designers. The concept of the fall-winter collection, it's robots.
Robots,
yeah.
So like transhumanism.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And it's a collaboration with an artist, which is also a sculptor.
Uh-huh.
His name is Shai Daloni.
Okay. And I think it said on the website it was about kind of removing the boundaries of gender and society. Is that for the children?
The concept of no is to go by unisex, okay?
Okay.
Basically, when you go to a store, you have the girls section and the boys section. We don't have it. Everything is unisex.
Boys can wear the
Yeah,
pink
as well. Yeah.
clothes. Oh, you hope to break the boundaries between girls and boys and
Yeah.
make everyone kind of one gender, you know, that.
Yeah, that's the concept of the company.
That it won't be like you have to choose that if she's a girl she has to wear pink and the freedom to choose and not to be like bound to those boundaries of gender.
Maybe the psychological effects on children, you know, having that kind of decided for them as babies. So
What do you mean?
You know, sort of
Which decision?
telling them that they're not a boy or a girl, that they're kind of neutral. You know, I wonder if that has any sort of psychological impact.
But you can say the same thing about what they are, what the psychological effect about when you do tell them what they have to be.
Okay, but isn't it biological?
This is what I'm saying. So you don't have to press them down and tell them what they have to do if it's biological. This is what we're
I mean, it
saying.
used to be whatever anatomy you
instinct.
have when you're born determines, you know, you're a boy or a girl when you're
It's
born.
just like if they don't force you to play with dolls, if you don't not necessarily want to play with dolls, if you let them choose the free minds. So you can't fight for the genetic effect or the biological evolution effect if you don't let them choose.
Okay.
If you think about it that way.
Do you think this is good for the children, like for a new world?
Oh wow, it's.
Or do you think it could be dangerous for the children?
I don't think it could be dangerous. I think it would be, even for me as a customer, to buy, if I have a boy and then I buy new clothes and then suddenly a second pregnant, I have a girl, so I can pass the clothes and not even to think, money-wise. Okay? For me as a customer.
Yeah.
For example, okay? But if you want to go to talk about, psychologic or whatever,
morality.
yeah, it's more complicated to talk about it. I mean,
Right.
but
I think there's a lot of people who struggle with their identity now because there's a lot of confusion, so that's something we're facing as a culture, maybe. Okay, so there you have it. That's the designs that's being pushed on babies, which is, to be honest, it's just the idea of putting death symbols on those who have just been born into this world and mixing between two, breaking down the boundaries as they keep saying. Surely those boundaries were there as a protective measure to avoid confusion and so people don't lose their identity, in this society. It just, to me, it just seems really bizarre, along with the Luciferian Kabbalistic symbolism. They say it's not Kabbalistic, but to me, all of those symbols seem to fit with the communist destruction of society and the Luciferian agenda as a whole, Antichrist agenda. So there you have it. This is what's now being pushed and marketed on children. Remember, Aleister Crowley, for one, would always be he would talk about going after the young, where Lenin would talk about the destroying the family. And so here we go. Of course, it's being pushed by loads of different celebrities. So avoid these things, folks. In my opinion, it's a very, very dangerous ploy to bring about this Antichrist New World Order. All of those symbols were there. New Order, the Illuminati eye, and the sheep with the communist star in its eye, the one-eyed sheep. There you go. Thanks for watching. What crazy times we live in, where good is being seen as evil and evil is being seen as good. Freedom, promising them freedom, they put them in more bondage. That's what they say, that it's about bringing freedom to the children of our world. But really, it's anything but freedom, as far as I can see it.